This is a constitutional crisis that we are in today.
Just like Elon Musk did not create USAID, he doesn't have the power to destroy it. And who's going to stop him? We are.
This is what the beginning of dictatorship looks like.
Angry Democrats throwing a hissy fit after Elon Musk dropped the D.O.G.E hammer on the Hunter Biden of government agencies. It's called USAID. And earlier, staffers got locked out of their headquarters in Washington as it gets rolled over into the State Department. The agency is supposed to oversee humanitarian development and security programs in some 120 countries and is in charge of over $70 billion of your taxpayer money. But the Trump administration argues it has become a clown car of corruption. And Musk sums it up this way, quote, USAID is a criminal organization. Time for it to die.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is a new day. We thank the good Lord it's a new day. Thank God it is a new day. So good to see you. Thanks for stopping by again. Today, I don't know how we're going to perceive this, but I am here as a regular citizen. I am an independent. I do appreciate some of what President Trump is doing, but I'm just going to speak as a citizen today. And quite frankly, I'm here not only to speak of what President Trump is doing that's positive, but I'm also going to call him out on certain things that I am not appreciating. And one of them is the election of selecting, actually, let me put it that way, selecting Elon to run the D.O.G.E. Okay, before I say anything else, we're just going to listen to Harold's response on The Five. The Five is a show on the Fox News. He gives the Democratic views just to kind of counter, and so we have a balanced view on what we are listening to. So I'm just going to play that part. We listen to what Harold's got to say, and I'll say what I want to say. Let's just listen to Harold, and I'll provide my own comments as well. Please put your comments in the comment section below.
Handsome Harold, your name was invoked. You can respond.
So the conflating, I agree with Greg in big part, but you conflating what Elon Musk did over the weekend when he wanted access to the Treasury Department materials and asking for USAID to shut down are two different things. He's not a government employee, and for him to ask for those payments and to understand how that payment process system works, I think was just wrong. I think he won't win a personality contest, but he will certainly win a smarts contest and an intellectual contest. I think slimming down government and continuing to make it effective or allowing it to be made effective, he personifies that. He has saved us money with his efforts to get us to space and explore. We're spending less with him and doing more. That should be the model. Just firing people and asking for materials. President Trump, I know he wants Elon to be a big part of this, but Elon Musk, who derives most of his income today from government contracts, which is nothing is wrong with that, he shouldn't have access as a non-government employee to these things. If this were a Democrat
of interest,
and they put Jeffrey Katzenberg, or they decided to put another Democrat in charge of helping to slim down the cost of government, and they did it this way, I would be critical of them, saying you can't do it this way if you want to ensure that that it's going to have credibility. On USAID, I'm not here to defend all of it, but I do know this. There have been 20 global health outbreaks over the last many years that they have partnered with partners to try to ensure they didn't get to American soil.
How much did they cause?
Malaria and polio on the continent of Africa and other places that are hard to reach, they have been integral in helping to do that. Now, I don't disagree with the things that they probably should not be doing, but we should not throw the baby out with the bathwater. And this is an organization that has existed for a long time. If you can slim it down and make it effective, let's do it. But I think Mr. Musk and President Trump ought to take a step back here and not be so, what some may say is being a little vindictive towards some of these organizations.
I agree. And I'm going to stop it right there. And that's where I stand as well. Let me begin by saying, and it's not been easy. In the last 2 weeks, it's just been really tensed. And I don't think President Trump was voted in. It almost feels like they've been terrorized, people in the government. And it shouldn't be that way. I give President Trump a lot of credit for what he's doing on the border. for what he's trying to do with the economy, even though I will speak on that just before we wrap this up as well. But the idea that citizens are feeling so much tension because of the D.O.G.E. government efficiency, I'm not in support of that. Yes, you should make it more efficient, but I think we ought to slow it down. We ought to slow it down. So I'll begin again by saying I think, for me personally, selecting Elon, I think was a mistake. I think it should have been someone in government, someone who understands what goes on in the government structure. At least at a minimum, it shouldn't just be Elon outright running the whole thing. I think that was a mistake. Elon, in my opinion, is running, well, trying to run the government like he's running his companies. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You've got to slow down. Everybody's tense. How can we understand you're going after criminals, illegals, and all that, and you're trying to make the economy better for Americans. Now you got Americans all nervous and scared. I mean, we understand what you're trying to do, President Trump. Again, I say it, for me as a citizen, I think that was a mistake selecting Elon. I do not agree, and I think he needs to be checked. He needs to be watched, just like everybody else. He should not just be given the freedom just to run it the way he wants. He's got to have somebody like a government official right next to him that shows him the ropes, how things work in the government world. It's not the same in the private world. And trying to run the government like the private, for me, it's not. It's a no-no. A government official should have been assigned to that role, in my opinion. I am not really happy about that. That is one mistake that I believe President Trump made, and we got to call it out. It's not fair at all. You shouldn't be making citizens feel so terrified. Yeah, you want to make the government more efficient, but you got to do it slowly. You're moving at a lightning speed. And these are families being affected here. President Trump came in claiming he wants to make life better for Americans. What we're seeing right now is not suggesting that. I'm sorry to say. As much as I like most of President Trump's policies, that part, this particular aspect with the government, what's been going on, I can't tell you how many government people that I've been talking to. Really scary. Really scary. People being asked to resign. I mean, there are better ways of doing that. You should do it kind of nice and slow. You're moving at a lightning speed. And one of the reasons, the fact that someone like Elon, who runs a private business, privately owned business, Twitter, Tesla, whatever he owns, and others, it's a different mindset. I mean, just coming in to just fire people. What is this? Take it nice and slow, not so fast, is what I say. Not so fast. Well, one other aspect that I'd like to call President Trump out on, and this is why I believe we should never trust politicians. They never really mean what they say, and they never say what they mean. They never give you the full spectrum, full scope, full details. You have to read between the lines. Look at this and tell me what you think about this. So, this says... Trump warns. Now, I got this off Twitter, so I'm assuming it's legit. Because Elon owns Twitter. Trump warns Americans that tariffs may cause pain. Now, President Trump, I don't remember you mentioning this on the campaign trail, that tariffs will cause Americans pain. And I don't think that's fair. We should have had the full-blown, open book plan. It seems like things were hidden from the citizens. And to me, I'm just, as a regular citizen, I'm just calling this out to say I don't think this was a fair move. This is not right by the citizens. You are working for the American people. We need to know. Most people just don't really understand the implications of tariffs, but they believe you based on what you did before, what you've done before, and what you're saying you're going to do. So most people went on that basis. But to see something like this now, to me, I think it throws a lot of people off. The questions now become, so how long is this pain? And what exactly is the pain? Because people are already complaining. And you should be ready for it, because if you decide to run for the office of the president, you should be ready to take the hit for anything that people say. And people would like to see change from day one. I give President Trump credit for the border security. Yes. That I don't have any issues with. But on the economy side, gas prices, prices of goods. Now, with all this tariffs and not really understanding how this is playing out, we just seen all the news about, this nation got slapped with tariffs. They counter slap with their own tariffs. And then we see this. So how long is the pain? And what is the magnitude of the pain? And is part of the pain the clean house that we're seeing in the government? Because that's not a good pain. That's not the pain people want to hear about. So quite frankly, I am not happy. I am not happy about this aspect. I think President Trump made a mistake by selecting Elon to run D.O.G.E, the Department of Government Efficiency. I don't think it's been run efficiently right now. In my opinion, it's been run inefficiently. It shouldn't be this way. The speed is too fast. The speed is too much, especially that you're dealing with the citizens. These are not illegals you're dealing with. These are Americans you're dealing with. You got to slow down and take it one step at a time. You can maybe have Elon on the board or for advisory purposes, but not to run D.O.G.E. I think that's a mistake. And in my opinion, Elon has been, running his mouth just too much. He needs to slow down. Yes, you've got all the money, but you don't run the government. So slow down. You still have a boss. Slow down. I think there's just too much tension around because of this. Please put your comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you think about this. Again, this was a call out. I just, because I like someone and I like their policy, doesn't mean I can't call them out when I think they're wrong. And I think it's the right thing to do. Just like I want to be called out if I'm doing something wrong. Please call me out, because that's how we make things better. Nobody has got it all figured out. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's got it all figured out. Only God Almighty never makes any mistakes. So Trump, in my opinion, made a mistake here. And I think it needs to be corrected. It needs to be rectified quickly. How he does that, I don't know. Maybe Elon needs to be replaced by someone in government that understands the government structure. Or put somebody above him, have him do all that he's doing, but report to this person in government before he gets to Trump. So we're not wasting time, because, this is people's lives we're talking about here. Hey, please drop your comments in the comment section below. Let us have this discussion. Let us know what you think about this. This is a healthy conversation we need to have. And I believe It's an honest observation. It's our country, and all we're trying to do is to make it better. That's all. I'll be coming back with more pieces. You know how we like to wrap it up. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know how we like to do? We just like to remind ourselves that we remember we got only one life with many seasons. So let's make the best of it. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye for now.